Hey everybody, it's just Gareth here. Just a quick one today. We're going to be looking at Voiceover. Well, kind of. We're going to be looking at some apps that help to teach Voiceover. So basically, they're going to be some apps that teach Voiceover to younger kids. Lots of games, lots of characters, lots of noises, lots of good times. And like I say, it's a difficult subject to teach Voiceover, especially with someone who's visually impaired, to get the concepts across. These Ballyland apps that we're going to be looking at are a fun way of doing that. And, you know, a couple of them are free, but most of them are only like small change, £2.99, £3.99, and they're well worth it, in my opinion. Okay, so we're going to go into it, and we're just going to have a look at a couple today. And I'm going to make it as quick as I can, okay? And just get the points across. Let's go. All right, so the one you're going to start with is $3.99. It's called Ballyland Magic Plus. Now, I've got an older version of this. I got the Ballyland Magic that I bought a while ago. I'm not sure about the difference. I think you get a few more features, but it's going to be roughly the same. I would imagine it's the same sort of thing. It's a magic show. So you're going to be learning the gestures as you go along. And the great thing about it is you're learning and not knowing you're learning. So it's kind of sinking in. So you're playing fun games and you're getting the gestures across at the same time. So there's 4 scenes, and you work your way through the scenes to learn the different gestures within VoiceOver. The cool thing about this as well, if you learn it with a parent who's visually impaired, so if other members in the family are learning it together and they're both visually impaired, or you're wishing to learn it on your own and you're visually impaired, it's got a little
self-voicing of menus turned on.
Main menu. Flick right left through the menu items with one finger and double tap to open.
And the other thing is, all the way through this, it talks you through it, and it's got written areas at the bottom as well, if you are sighted, that you can read with instructions, or, like you say, use the accessible app menu, and you're able to get them read to you. So, we'll start off, scene 1.
Welcome to the theatre of the Ballyland Magic Show. Everybody is getting a bit excited before the show. The Ballylanders are on the stage. The lights have not been turned on yet. They are getting themselves ready.
Explore the screen. Finger drag and listen carefully to find out where the Ballylanders are. How many Ballylanders can you find? You have to find and listen to each Ballylander at least 2 times to get to the next level. You can start when I say now. Now.
Here is Ballycopter. Here is Babaloonie. Here is Tinkerball. Here is Squeaky. Here is Wheelie. Here is Squeaky. Here is Wheelie. Here is Babaloonie. Here is Ballycopter. Here is Wheelie. Here is Babaloonie. Here is Squeaky. Here is Tinkerball. Hooray!
You have finished level 1. You can go to level 2.
Okay, and you work your way through, and there's a tap-tap song that gets used to you doing the tap-tap and the 3-finger gestures. And you work your way up and you do a magic show at the end.
The Ballylanders have happily practiced and rehearsed. Now they can hardly wait to perform in the magic show. There will be lots of music and fun acts, but they need your help to run the show. It is time to use the magic skills that you have learnt. The acts can only start after you make magic happen. Ballycopter performs the first act. Listen closely to what you need to do. Enjoy the show.
Explore the screen. Finger drag to where Ballycopter is. When he says hi, do a quick, light 1-finger double tap to start the first act in the show. You can start when I say now. Now.
Here is Ballycopter.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ballycopter and his magic act with the rabbit.
Here is the...
So you'd have to get the game yourself to find out what the magic act with the rabbit is. But yeah, so you're working your way through rehearsals, things like that, and you're learning the skills you need. So it's a great introduction, and they've got some brilliant characters, and it's step by step. Another area of voiceover is the rotor switch. So there's a little switch where you put your fingers on the screen and you make a gesture, and you're able to pick through menus. So they cover this with another side app, if you like, that you can buy, and it's called the Ballyland Rotor switch. So you've got to it tells you a little area. So double tap with the one finger to start the video.
The
Again,
rotor
using
will
your
show
voiceover
up when you
skills.
put 2 fingers slightly apart anywhere on the screen and start turning them. Turn 2 fingers of one hand, like turning a virtual dial, or keep your thumb static on the screen and make a flick gesture with another finger of the same hand.
Okay. 3 fingers can start the game.
Ballycopter is a little red guy. A ball with a propeller on his head. He can fly like a helicopter. As Ballycopter prepares to take off on his adventure, his rotor has to warm up. He needs you to help him and show that you can control the rotor.
Turn the rotor so that you hear each of the 4 sounds at least 2 times. You can start when I say now. Now. Great work. Now use a 3-finger flick.
Ballycopter is going on a trip to visit one of his friends in Ballyland. That will be fun. But who will he fly to? You decide if he should visit Tinkleball, Babaloony, Squeaky, or Wheelie.
Turn the rotor till you hear Ballylanders and lift up your fingers to select this option. You can start when I say now. Now.
Instruments. Ballylanders. Animals. Keep Ballylanders.
Hooray!
Well done. Now do a 1-finger flick down or up.
Babaloony. Tinkleball. Squeaky.
If you are happy with the set,
Squeaky, here I come.
Ballycopter knows where he can find Squeaky. Squeaky is always bouncing around, and
there's a code in one. So I'll look at the code in one next. Okay.
The game is loading.
So there's 3 of these. This is the first level of coding, and they're $2.99, I think.
you're going to code.
Okay.
Challenge 1. Level 1.
Finger drag to find out where Tinkleball, the rubbish bin, and pond are. In the coding panel, select commands to make Wheelie move to Tinkleball and use the Say Hello command when he is in the same cell as Tinkleball. Remember that he moves forward in the direction in which he is facing.
The game grid is 3 rows by 3 columns. Wheelie is in row 1, column 1, facing right.
Flick right to start the game. Game started.
The coding panel is open. Selected line is line 1. What to do first? Empty line.
So it talks you through it. And basically a double click to open it up. It's a quick game. You've got to find Tinkleball by using gestures and things that you learned within Voiceover. And it's a nice way of learning coding alongside it. So the first line,
Move forward.
Move forward. So it's kind of problem solving. Double tap.
Your
and it
code
runs
is
that
running.
line.
Wheelie is in row 1, column 1, facing right. He speeds up and moves forward.
The coding panel is open. Selected line 2. What to
Move
do
on
next?
To the left. You go to the next
Empty line. move forward. Line 3, what to do next? Move forward. Turn right. Say hello. Your code is running.
Willie is in row 1, column 1, facing right. He speeds up and moves forward. Willie is in row 1, column 2, facing right. He speeds up and moves forward. Willie is in row 1, column 3, facing right. Tinkleball is also here. He says hello.
Hello, Tinkleball. Hi there, Willie.
You brought Willie and Tinkleball together.
Hooray!
Now,
Okay. And then moving on. There's a quick sound memory game. Again, using your skills, but it's a nice little game. I find this a nice little starter.
the Ballylanders matching grid is 2 rows, 3 columns.
Flick right when I say now. Now.
So this is a nice little starter if you basically you know your voiceover skills and you're just going to refresh it with the child. You can just go through it and say, hey, let's play the memory game to start off with, and then we can have a look at the rotor switch, for example. So maybe introduce this at the beginning of every time we're going to be looking at voiceover or Ballyland. It's a nice little introduction, a nice little quick game they can play.
Row 1, column 1.
And then you double tap. Listening for the sound.
Row 1, column 2.
Oh no.
Row 1, column 3. Row 1, row 2, column 1.
So it's a good memory game. It's good for listening skills as well.
Row 2. Row 2. Row 1.
Oh yes. Hooray!
Story. Again, using voiceover.
Flick left.
Using your skills. And step by step. Using
The
your voiceover
Ballylanders
skills
are excited.
along the way.
Today is the day that they will call CosmoBally over the radio. CosmoBally is far.
And I think that's a nice little additional tool to have alongside, and it's free, that one. And basically, if you're using the voiceover apps as a bit of fun, maybe at the end we can say, oh, let's have a look at CosmoBally. So you're kind of creating a world with these characters and using voiceover skills so that they get into love the characters, love the songs, and also using voiceover skills every time they open one of the apps. And then once they get used to the apps, you can start maybe introducing the real voiceover option in the accessibility menu within an iPad. That's it for today anyway. Like I say, it's just a quick overview of some great apps that make teaching voiceover to children a lot easier. And also they can go away and learn themselves. You can introduce it and they can go and practice themselves because they're just step by step and dead easy to use. So catch you all next time. Take care. I'll see you then. Bye bye.